It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Have we accounted for all those idiots yet? It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Oh yeah, we're all here.
Well, this is a turn up for the books.
Oh,
What have we got here?
All three men in the same room.
Pod 31. I thought I could smell something.
Thought this would never happen. This day would never come.
It's a joyous event. We're all in Worthing, Paul Steele HQ.
What we've actually done is use a lovely suggestion from Paul to come and meet his new
I think it was actually
addition.
my idea.
Okay,
my idea
your
being
idea.
my wife's idea. But yeah, go on.
But we've used that as an excuse to do a podcast together.
Where are the women? They're downstairs.
They haven't even noticed that we left, probably.
But here we are, Pod 31. It's been a while. I'm not even going to apologise.
It's been a long time. We missed a Christmas episode for good reason.
So what's happened? What's the big news, Paul?
I'm getting my downstairs bathroom done
Yes, is it
Well,
downstairs?
congratulations.
and upstairs.
Oh man,
But downstairs has not been in use.
That's why we've got the bubbly then, right?
Well, you've
That's
got
why
to
there's
celebrate these
Prosecco.
moments. Landmarks.
Because
aren't
Who does your grouting? To bathrooms.
To bathrooms. Cheers,
upstairs
guys.
and downstairs. Cheers, mate.
So
Sound of
we're
our
drinking.
glasses colliding. That's lovely, that.
It's nice to see your face, Tom, specifically to me.
Why?
I don't know. I can just touch your knee like that.
I know you can do that. We're tactile. Oh, I'm not
Now I know
allowed
why I
to touch
don't do
him, but
this.
he's
Is there
allowed to
enough
touch
room
me.
for another one?
You're more weird looking than him.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was going to compare,
Weird looking.
How do you mean weird?
just less obvious a kind of facial shape. Wouldn't you say?
Less obvious facial shape.
If I was going to fuck one of it wouldn't be you. Let me say that. No, I wouldn't. No, you're a good man. You're a good.
Oh,
You've got earrings as well. That always.
so adornments are
surprises
helping me, right?
Yeah. It always surprises me when I see grown men with earrings.
Yeah.
Still.
I think when you hit 40,
I
should
think.
stop
Well,
there.
I haven't hit
Yeah.
that yet,
all right.
but I
Haven't you?
don't even see them.
You missed it.
If I look in the mirror or a photograph of myself, I don't even see them because it's just.
Do you ever
or
take 'em
feel
out?
them. No,
Right.
they might as well not be there
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't notice them.
You might
Right.
look better with them out. Just an idea. Just an idea. No, they're good.
It's nice to watch your face squirm, actually,
Not just hear my voice squirm.
because you wouldn't see that normally. But you just kept.
Well, I never.
Lucky that my willies are small and humble, so you don't confuse it with a big one.
We're back.
Better than ever. Yeah.
A
this
new year.
It already feels awkward and weird.
It does, doesn't it?
I'm not liking it.
I haven't really looked at either of you in the eyes yet.
You have. You looked at me in the eye when I
I've-
said your earrings were shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it anymore. No, you said my face was shit, and then you said my earrings were a little bit better.
Christmas break?
Yes. Are you asking me, or are you
Yeah,
asking
just
the-
everybody in the room.
Yeah, I had a good one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get for Christmas, Paul?
I got a young baby boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who gave you that?
Huh?
Who gave you that?
Holly. I paid for some of it.
Yeah. It was Christmas and birthday. And Christmas and birthday for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah.
I didn't.
What
get
do you think of
anything as good as that?
What do you think of that?
It's weird.
It is a bit weird. I've met your present as well.
Yeah.
You weren't too fast, actually. That was the first time you'd ever
First
held
time
a baby.
Tom's ever held a baby at over 40 years old. He's not once picked up a baby.
Well, 40
Find that hard
years,
to believe,
45 years, man and boy, man and baby. I have never held
That's
one
weird,
before.
because that's like, Larry David's never taken a photo or something like that. That feels like one of those. You've never held a
How
baby.
did I do? How did
Is
I
that
do?
like a court-enforced rule or something that you're not allowed to hold bababies, or is it just...
No, it's
coincidence?
just I usually run in the opposite direction if
Yeah,
I see a
sure.
baby.
Right.
Actually, no, I don't think anyone's been comfortable enough
Sure, well, that makes
to
sense.
hand one to me. I'm a dropper.
If I was gonna give my baby to one of you, it'd probably be Paul as well, just to keep this running. Just with earrings as well, I wouldn't give it.
Even with the thumb, though, he hasn't got as much dexterity.
I did watch you holding your son today, and your hand did look a bit shaky, like it was struggling.
Was it? It's because of the thumb.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think so.
because of the willy thumb.
What's your Wi-Fi? Quickly.
There you
Whiffy.
go. Probably don't read it out. If there's anyone in the area,
Yeah, I can just
you
log
might
into that.
sort of tap into my
Is
bandwidth.
this broken, this mic stand?
Probably.
Well, you've broken it now.
I
Joe Pass.
love Ted Nugent.
So Paul's had a baby. If you ever, yeah, so that's good. Well done. Don't even want to talk about it.
That's it, over and done with
But
that.
you say that your life has changed, though,
Oh,
and
massively.
that you've got a
You
whole
guys
new
don't
vi-
understand. When you become a father, that things
Mhm.
happen physically, mentally.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel a weight
Chemically.
of responsibility now?
Do you feel
Yeah.
like you
Do you feel
shouldn't be doing
weightier?
this podcast anymore?
Oh, maybe
Here we go.
that's the end point.
Yeah.
Because sincerity creeps back in, doesn't it?
So you're living your life every day in Sincere
In
Corner.
Sincere Corner,
Oh.
mobile rig.
Until now.
Terrific.
Until now.
Until now, well, I've probably been pooling all my cynicism into one outburst, so we'll look forward to that. What are your guys' excuses for not doing the pod sooner?
You.
Mostly, yeah. I mean, I've
Not
been
really.
a bit busy,
I
like
probably delayed it by about 2 weeks for having a baby.
that.
What's your excuse, Luke?
Not even. I don't even know.
I was on tour towards the end of the year,
Yeah.
but I still managed to write a jingle for Rumble in the Jingle.
So it's a very special Rumble in the Jingle this week.
we
Very
got on the
special.
jingle, haven't we? Is that right this week?
Not only
Good.
do neither Paul nor Luke
Been
have
busy.
a jingle to
Been
share,
very busy.
but
very tired.
everyone's favourite jingler,
Yep.
Has got
me,
Yeah.
has written one for, well, no reason whatsoever.
Well,
What a waste! It's what a waste of time.
No, it's not been a waste of time because you have probably really enjoyed doing it. You learnt a lot, and you're now going to be able to play it to us, and we're going to enjoy it, and that's going to bring you some sort of fulfillment. And
I suppose, I guess,
professional development.
that I don't have to sort of compete against you and you know, lose again.
we can
I could still lose.
critique
You
it,
could
and
still
you can
lose.
improve for next time.
Yeah, you can give me
As
some
well.
pointers. Actually, it could be a bit more like X Factor in that you could give me your feedback.
Oh, should we do
after
the voice
performing.
chairs? I could do that.
Oh, the
here.
voice, yeah.
I've got a swivel chair.
How?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that on a
'cause-
pod.
yeah. So if it's rubbish, can you just sort of have the creakiness of a chair turning away? Or is it the other way around? It works, isn't it? They start facing away and then they turn if they
Oh,
like
that'd
it.
be a more brutal show if you sort of press the button to
that'd
turn
be
away
way
from the
better.
singer. Yeah.
Like the Gong Show, ever. You
Yeah.
don't fall through a
Yeah.
trap door. The chair just slowly turns away.
Well, I suppose that's Britain's Got Talent, isn't it? That's how they do it. They've got a big cross comes up.
But that is the Gong Show, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the Gong Show? Is that something you used to watch in the 60s?
Yeah. When I was a wee lad, play with my comb and paper whilst watching the box with Papa.
So that's to look forward to. Look forward to that.
What was the theme for that one?
What was it?
John Lewis Christmas advert
topical,
song.
topical.
So we're bang on.
So
then.
on time for that.
Talking of topical things we've missed, Laura Love for the old Royals. Back in the news.
Oh,
Are they?
yes.
Hey? Who we missed that?
Why is that? What's
Very happy
happened?
about that.
Has one of them died?
Hope so.
No,
No, don't say that.
Harry.
Yeah.
He's getting married to his girlfriend.
Mm.
You into that? You into the Royals?
Well, my wife wants to do a royal wedding party.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Sake.
Do you not want to do that? Do you not want to do that, Luke?
Well, you're both invited,
Well-
and you're going to both have to come up with some kind of excuse, a legitimate excuse that you can't be there.
Yeah, mine would be something along the lines of "fuck off." I think,
Oh,
but that's all right. I mean, I'd love to
Yeah.
come to your party, but
Is there a dress
I'm
code?
not going
like,
to.
yes, you have to dress up like like Hitler.
you dress up in a Nazi uniform. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Or a suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Hugo,
So it's like-
just a Hugo
it's-
Boss suit, I suppose. with-
Yeah, so it's
with a
like
trick.
gangsters and moles, but Nazis and suits.
Mm. Do you think she'll be into that? Megan.
Well, I don't think she'll know
Who's
about
Megan? Oh, the
Megan's
woman.
his
Yeah.
fiance. She's in a TV
Oh,
program.
isn't she in Suits?
it. Yeah, that was the
She's in
joke.
Suits.
That was the joke.
Oh, fuck. Can we go back? Can we go back?
We have said open mic. We have made these shitty jingles. Only to part
Well, we were saying before actually how it's quite awkward if you birth a baby that's probably maybe a bit of a minger. But then I think we've probably evolved to always not think our babies are a minger.
Probably. Or just weird.
So it might be like a Black Mirror sort of thing where I look at a baby and it's this beautiful, cute.
Yeah, is that what there's no part of you that's gone?
Eyes are a bit big.
It is early days. It is early days, isn't it, though?
Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say anything negative about their baby.
Oh, right. Have I just stepped... That was...
Yeah, you did.
Joe,
You did just say...
they are quite big.
Yeah. That's fine. I appreciate it. I appreciate the
honesty.
honesty, because I'm worried that I'm going to... I can't really like anything 100%. Don't have the ability.
Maybe that paternal denial will kick in.
Yeah. Because if it's like... It could be too brown, or... I'm not brown enough, you know. Could be quite a dark baby with ginger hair, like a Duracell battery, and that will be... That's not what
You will be diluted into your child.
Sure. But
so it's going to be like a weak squash.
That's not always the case, is it? Sometimes it can be like extra, more like concentrated than you are necessarily.
If that happens, will you ask questions?
Probably, yeah.
Ask some tough questions.
Are you more like your mum or more like your dad?
Well, mum's white.
Yeah,
White.
I don't think he's talking about race.
What do you mean?
Just in
He's
general.
talking
I look
personality.
like my dad. I look more like my dad. Because my dad's a man. That's
not how it works. No. Because we're not talking about just penises.
Were you asking what his penis looked like?
What did your penis look like? Cocktail stick.
It looks more like my dad than my mum.
You got your mum's willy. Oh, just like you.
Oh, good. That's roll engagement done. Check.
I just can't get this thing off my head. Han Solo, do you think you could help me out? Daddy?
Should we talk about Star Wars? Who's seen Star Wars?
No.
Put your hand up if you've seen
Have
Star
you
Wars.
seen it yet, Paul?
No. I haven't seen Star Wars yet.
Okay.
Have you still got the cam on?
Yeah. Shall I watch it now?
No.
You should watch one scene.
No,
You
but
should
I would-
skip to one bit.
I would like to hear Paul's plot summary of Star Wars without having
Well, I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it.
Yeah, but what do you think
Oh.
happens
Well,
from the beginning?
of all of them.
No, just of the new one. The new one.
right.
The Last Jedi. directed by
Remind
Ryan
me what
Johnson.
happened at the end of the previous one.
So at the end of the previous
So
one,
they find Luke on an island.
in Ireland,
Passes the lightsaber.
and that's it.
stretches the
It
lightsaber.
freezes,
There's a terrible helicopter shot spinning around the island.
and he just looks at her like an old man.
And he was looking rough, wasn't he?
And so set the scene. So long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars episode What is it, 8?
8.
Last Jedi.
Okay,
The
scrolling
crawl.
text.
What does the crawl say? You maybe just do the crawl.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
It says that
Yeah.
in the crawl. Go on.
Isn't it?
Let's just hear what he has to say.
Is that at
Paul.
the end or at the
Let's-
beginning? Oh, I'm missing it.
Keep going,
Oh,
keep
I'm
going.
missing it.
It's
gone.
It's going.
Oh, no.
It's disappointing. I can't see what
I can't
it's...
make out what it's saying because it's moving too fast.
Stars
I
are in
read
the way.
top bit. I have to start again.
Paul is putting his arms in the air, so you won't be able to see what he's doing because we're on audio. It's an audio podcast.
It's confusing me.
You missed the crawl. What happens next?
So, 10 years since they found Luke on an island in Ireland.
Right.
Ray
These are genuine predictions.
predictions.
Ray Davis from The
So
Kings.
Ray
you think
finds
it goes,
him.
It's 10 years later.
10 years later.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Luke's even older. Than he was in that one.
10
He's
years older,
looking
probably.
rough,
10 years old. He's looking pretty bad.
really rough.
Yeah.
But Ray's been living with him a bit.
Right.
Sort of as like a carer
Right.
situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she looks after him, brings him his meals.
Yeah.
Sort of sorts out any admin, paperwork, phone bills. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broadband.
But one morning, Luke gets up and and he feels there's some like sort of disturbance in the Force.
Right.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, old
It's
Force.
like, Ray, have you forgotten to pay the BT?
Like,
Let him.
Sorry.
and
Uncanny.
felt the disturbance in the Force. There's a darkness darker than the darkest night.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know because he's a bit out of practice because he hasn't Jedi'd for a while. He's a bit rusty. He can't identify what it is.
Right.
So he calls on his old friend Han Solo, gives him a ring.
Hmm.
Did you see the one before?
Yeah.
Do you remember much about the film before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
He's on the phone. Bring, bring,
Okay. Sorry.
bring, bring,
No answer. What's that?
bring, bring. Oh, he never picks up. What was he like?
Yeah, you sure you paid
Bring,
the bill?
bring.
It's not-
Not getting through. Is he still on the same number?
Who's he talking to?
Oh, he's talking to Ray. She's just washing up.
Because she knows. She'd know his number, wouldn't she, as well? Ray
Yeah.
would know his number.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
Ray would know why he's not answering. But go, carry on.
Well,
carry on.
Ray, obviously, because he did a Jedi mind trick on her to make her do all the like domestic
Chores and
duties.
stuff. Oh, right. Yeah.
So she's basically lobotomized.
Right,
She's no
okay.
use to
Oh,
anyone.
man.
Oh, interesting.
Luke's really turned a corner.
Well, he's dark now.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Whatever. Yeah, I didn't say that, did I?
No.
Because
He said he sensed the darkness, a dark
was him.
darkness.
yeah,
It was him.
it was him,
Right.
and everything he fought against in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly, all those feelings came creeping in like a virus.
Right.
Right.
The darkness. He could feel Anakin's sword in his pants.
Right.
And but yeah, he's all dark now.
Mm.
Sort of dark, but just a bit emo, a bit like Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3, where he just gets a parting.
Always got a little bit of eyeliner
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
And he calls Han Solo. He has to leave a message, obviously.
Yeah.
There's been a disturbance in the Force again. Call me when
Yeah.
you get this. Pick me up in the Falcon in a few hours, if you can. Don't worry about it, mate. I know we haven't spoken in a while. It'd also be a good opportunity to catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Falcon's already there, isn't it? Do you remember? Because that's how Daisy gets to the island. But
Is it?
That's gone somewhere else, is it?
Yeah, because she didn't lock it up.
Okay, so Chewie
Ah.
Chewie left with it.
Meanwhile, whilst all this is happening, Phasma
Oh, yeah.
is she's got a lovely new pair of leggings.
Mm-hmm. Shiny
Yeah.
ones.
Shiny
Jeggings.
chrome leggings.
Yeah.
They're leggings now. Jeggings.
Okay. That was before. That was the old trilogy.
How long do I have to keep doing?
Till the end of the story. Just wrap
Basically,
it up.
you just need
I think we're
to
about 20
want to
minutes
know
in
what
so
what
far.
okay what's Phasma doing? One sentence.
What do you mean?
What's she doing? What's her story arc in a sentence?
She's trying to get custody of some little stormtroopers.
And what's BB-8 up to?
BB-8 is in a constant rolling motion down
Yeah.
the pit of Sarlacc.
Like one of those
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
coins that you put in
Yeah.
those little
Just goes
those
round.
little 2p McDonald's.
Slowly down to his
So
doom.
don't have to worry about him anymore.
Okay.
What's Poe Dameron up to then?
Is that Oscar
Yes.
Isaacs?
Yeah.
He's been upgraded to he's White Ranger now.
Right.
Okay,
And,
that's all right. Finn. What about Finn?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Finn. What's Finn doing?
Finn, it turns out he was the one with all the Jedi stuff all along.
Oh right.
Right.
Because that was confusing because they made it out to be her.
Yeah.
She had really powerful and strong.
Because all
And
the
he was a bit
evidence.
of a wimp.
But,
Right.
But actually, he's got a lot of force, but it's dormant. He's a carrier.
Ah.
The force
Okay.
flows strong through him.
But you can't
but
access
straight
it.
through him. Yeah.
It goes straight through him and out the other
He's
side.
shitting force. Yeah. Plays havoc with his stomach.
and Princess Leia.
This Leia. I don't know. She was really upset about Han Solo.
Mm.
Obviously, there's the big reveal that Han Solo was actually dead. That's why he wasn't picking up.
Right. That's the reveal. Yeah. For those who
Very
missed
emotive
it.
moment when Luke
But
realizes that.
she has started a new business
Ah.
around space. She's like space laundry.
Right.
Yeah,
What,
because
as in laundering money or actual laundry?
laundry.
Just
Your
laundry.
clothes,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
like
okay,
sort of
clothes.
space suits,
Princess
and
Laundress.
visors,
Suits.
moon boots, lightsabers.
Yeah.
Give them a rinse. She'll do that for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about Kylo Ren?
Kylo Ren.
Spotless
Ah.
Leia. Doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What?
Don't worry about it. Leandret.
Nice.
Kylo Ren He's just still walking around with his granddad's helmet on. Is his granddad?
Yeah.
It wasn't his
Yeah.
helmet, but he does have his granddad's helmet. So
It's,
maybe he
it's,
does put
it's
it on.
granddad's
That's what I
helmet's
mean.
all like a piece of chewing gum on a stand, and it's all crushed up and burnt and that.
Well, he got Boba Fett to touch that up.
Ah.
Oh, Boba's in it.
yeah.
Bother.
Yeah. Oh, he's in it. Is he in it? He's in it.
I don't
I
know.
haven't said
We're
anything.
asking
No,
you.
I
you
don't
said,
know.
is he in it?
I'm trying not to. No.
You said Boba Fett
yes,
touched
yes,
up his
he is,
helmet.
He is. Yeah.
Right, cool. How does it all end?
Ooh, I didn't pay for it that much attention. I don't know, I'm making out.
To my
I've not seen
mind.
it.
You're joking.
Well, there's a big lightsaber fight
Right.
battle
Yeah.
between two of them.
Who?
At least two.
Rey
Okay.
Yeah.
and Kylo Ren
Right.
have a little fight at the end because they were upset.
Yeah. Who wins?
Kylo wins
Right.
because Ren, she went down that massive.
Kylo Ren.
Because Rey,
Yeah.
because Rey, she's on that big pile of people who fall down from the, where they always get chucked, where Senator Palpatine
Right,
and,
okay.
and Harrison Ford are on. There's a massive pile of people.
So she hasn't got that far to fall, really.
No,
She
so
just hits the
she
top
gets,
of
she
Han Solo.
actually survives because the pile is so high now.
Yeah.
Right.
Hands at the very
Full
top.
of grunts,
yeah.
Yeah. He didn't, but she did.
So she wriggles
he was
into
dead.
a
He was
stormtrooper
dead
Oh, yeah,
before
he
he
was
went
dead before, yeah.
wriggles into a stormtrooper suit, so she's able to flee the scene.
Oh, that's good. This is better
But
than
Phasma knows that it's not one of hers
right, because she can tell.
she can smell fear.
Oh, right.
That's one of her Jedi powers.
Yeah. Oh, she's Jedi as well. She's got Jedi.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's tall, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. And quite uncanny in a lot of points.
I think I
Did
prefer
I
that.
hear any of those?
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. I don't want to say
I
because you don't want to
wasn't
really
listening, but
That's true, actually.
you got the names right. Some of the names right.
I have sensed a disturbance in the force.
Oh, have you? Are you going to tell Lord Vader?
No, I'm going to put it on Facebook.
We've got Paul to do some sound effects for when we make funny jokes. Which
He hasn't done it yet because we
But he's
haven't
been
made
doing most of the jokes and they've been funny. So. Thank you. Yeah, that's for
That's what we
after
want.
Tom's song.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's Star Wars. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
good, mate.
so did you enjoy it, though?
Your review, your version.
I loved your
both.
version.
I can't even answer the question anymore. I'm confused. I'm confused myself on Star Wars. So.
Really?
I don't think we should actually give anything away because I think
Okay.
your
Well, yeah,
version
you don't
is,
even know if
is
we liked
better.
it.
No.
No, I don't know if you liked
Yeah.
it or not. Do you guys have a secret group where you talk about it?
Yeah.
Well, just texting each other. Yeah. I mean, it's not. Is it a group if there are two people?
No. Well,
Is that a WhatsApp group?
Wham were a group and there's only two people.
Good point.
So,
Were they a group?
Good point.
I mean, they're not a
duo.
band, they're a group.
A
There's a
rock
group
duo.
in it.
What is the difference there?
Bros, they are a group.
They were a group.
Yeah.
It's not a group.
It's not. Yeah, it is. A pop group. Pop duo.
I think he's right.
But what? Okay, I tell you what. Does this apply? I say it doesn't. Are Simon and Garfunkel a pop group?
No, they're a duo because it's
it's not a
mentioning both.
band,
Yeah,
right,
it's not a
yeah.
band. Bros or Wham, that's a group. So if we named just
He's done some great hand
if
signals.
we named the chat, the text, just the texting between me and you, a name that wasn't our names, that would be a group. But at the moment, it's just me texting you and you texting
So the
me
same.
back.
Weirdly, the same applies
To texting
to text groups as it does to pop groups.
pop groups,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Who knew?
Because we're both pop stars.
Oh, so that doesn't apply to other everyday.
No, no one else matters.
Okay, right.
And no one else matters.
I would love to hear that version by you, Paul. If
I'll
you've
do
got
it.
time to do any jingles.
I'll do it. I was going to do. Yesterday I thought I was going to do 3 jingles ahead of this. And I did.
Well, have you got a thing? When I
You
say hot
changed
sauce
3
on
nappies.
your whiteboard,
That's a song called Hot Sauce.
and possibly you. Is that one of the?
That's one of the ones you did.
Should we play that?
I like
Possibly you.
Is that mainly just
it. Horns.
saxophone?
Trombone.
What's your favourite Christmas present, Tom?
My watch. Got to watch.
Got a movement watch if they want to sponsor. They do some. They do sponsor podcasts. Movement. But MVM. One of them ones with no no vowels.
Oh, clever.
Trendy, no vowels.
Yeah.
Movement.
Do you think if people from like the past came, like time travelled into the future and saw how we spell things, that they?
I think if they saw a lot of what
We
goes
were
on, they'd be
retarded.
like, "That's probably the last thing that'd be on their worry list."
The spellings.
Yeah, like these people are fucked.
Yeah, dropping
general.
those. Dropping
And
vowels
they
like
can't
that.
Give them a wide
Dropping vowels
berth.
everywhere, mate. Dropping vowels.
What was your favourite present, Luke?
Well, this jumper actually?
It's very
It's a
nice.
good jumper. Yeah, I like it.
I can
I've got
actually
this
see
jumper.
it, so you don't have to describe it.
Yeah, well, why don't you describe
No
it for
need.
this?
Okay, well, it is a woolen number.
Correct.
Mhm.
It is kind of lumpy and beige.
I wouldn't say beige. Would you say beige?
Like Luke's music.
Oh!
He's done it. I thought there was more variety there.
Doesn't work. Oh, no, I don't like the comment.
It's upset.
It's a much
I'm not,
nicer
I'm
jumper.
not insulted. I'm not
But,
upset, but I just don't
Well,
want to talk about
the
it.
jumper is lovely though.
Thanks,
the jumper
yeah.
is
It's nice,
lovely.
yeah. Fits you like a glove.
Finisterre. It's lovely.
You got plenty of room
Luke
to
is
grow.
fashioning himself a pair of breasts with the folds of his jumper. Did you try any new techniques for hoarding all the chocolates, or the Quality Street Tub chocolates?
Oh no! What
Or were
was
you
the?
very much on the same? Grab 3, 2 in the back pocket.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I hope people tried that out at home. If you
And this
don't remember
Christmas,
that,
yeah.
that was the technique. It's gone now. It's too late. But yeah, well, if you're going for chocolates,
Yeah.
someone opens a fresh tin, which is customary at Christmas. Maybe someone bought us a kind of celebration pack of celebrations. Bendix
Container.
If you're middle class, and you want to have, you make sure you want a good amount of them. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of hands, a lot of mouths to feed. Everyone's going for it. When it first opens, that's when you take at least 3,
Right.
Because no one's really going to notice because there's loads left.
Yeah, yeah. Are they going to notice the size of your hand?
Yeah, but you go
You know,
like,
like
oh
that.
look,
Oh,
the
look,
snowman's on.
he's got
and
a
then you
full
go,
fist
you
of
grab
sweets.
them. Well, maybe 3 max then, because
Okay.
that's
Okay.
So they can hide them in a palm.
and then pocket 2 of them.
Pocket
Don't.
2
So
of
that's
them.
the key. Don't eat.
And then are
Come
you
on.
going in for 3 every time and pocketing 2? Or are you just...
That's
to me,
okay.
this just sounds like you're getting 2 more chocolates over everyone.
He still wins, I suppose.
No,
So you're,
because
you're
it's that
grabbing
the-
3 and then you're eating at the same pace as everyone.
Yeah,
and then
but-
everyone just stops.
Yeah,
and
but you
go,
know when.
"Oh!"
Yeah, and that's why it's
the
good.
reveal.
Because you're like, it's a satisfaction when everyone's disappointed. Because there's nothing sweeter than getting, or like realizing there's more than you thought.
It
that was
looks
left.
less greedy,
Yeah,
I suppose,
that's
as well,
true.
than everyone seeing you go in multiple times more than others in the group. Whereas if you've already got 3, that people aren't seeing you reach in again. They're just saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, he must have
Where
taken
did
quite
he-
a long time eating that
Yeah.
last
Yeah, he's very
Quality
considerate.
Street."
But you get to eat the last chocolate.
You have the
without
last laugh.
Actually being the dick who took the last one.
Needless to say, I had the last
I had the last
toffee
bounty.
penny.
So that's the tip. I mean, we're just rehashing old jokes.
I would like to make a podcast of my pod. This is just a podcast casting pod. Would like to make a podcast of my pod. No.
Oh, I'll tell you what though. That's yawning. Yawning.
Feel free to...
I feel like yawning now. What's up with that?
Oh, so do I.
It's just yawning.
There we go. Done ya. What on earth's going on there?
Do it.
We've proved that then.
Why is yawning infectious, guys? You ever thought about that?
Interesting question.
Yeah.
Don't know.
What else is as infectious as yawning?
Um,
Laughing. He's look at him. He's cracking up. He did it.
actually, doesn't work. 'cause
Too.
It's Tom.
No one would
Well,
laugh.
no one laughs.
Darren wouldn't
when
laugh
I,
at Tom.
No one would laugh with Tom.
um,
Laugh at him all the time.
what else is as infectious as yawning? What's that thing where your body parts drop off?
Leprosy.
Leprosy is quite
It's a
infectious,
disease,
isn't
Is
it?
it
Isn't it?
infectious?
A lot
Yeah.
of diseases.
Still.
A good pop song.
An earworm.
An earworm.
Yeah.
Great phrase.
Thanks.
Why do they call them earworms?
Because it burrows in and destroys you from the inside.
Oh, that's horrific.
A big lifeless husk.
Yeah. Still talking about my music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, done that.
Congratulations to Ed Sheeran, Christmas #1. Speaking of
Was he?
shit music,
Christmas #2s.
Christmas #2s. Sainsbury's 10 cheesy singles. Oh, I did like that.
That was good.
Yeah, perfect. Great tune. Great tune.
Is it the one that was on that advert for beans? There isn't actually a Heinz beans advert where that song is on.
No, it is a
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran song about
Yeah.
beans. Yeah.
But with Beyonce on it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it's a little man who's working for Heinz.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, I'm lonely. And he makes a beans tin, Heinz beans tin, because he realises a normal Heinz beans tins got too much for one person because it overflows out of your baked potato. So he's lonely, so he makes a beans tin for one. And then he meets a girl at work and they get it on. And then he's like, I'll make one for 2. And then they have a baby. And he makes one for 3.
And these are the lyrics.
And then he makes one for 3.
These are the Ed Sheeran lyrics.
And then he has another child.
Right. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Beans and... What do you like to sing
Beans.
about pastries and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck to him. I mean, he did it. He did it because of #1.
He said
Really
it's an
good.
actual dream, so
Yeah, you can't have
I'm
many of those left.
happy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must be running out of actual dreams.
Yeah,
He's been on Game of Thrones.
he'll have to come up with
and
some,
now he's been on a Heinz bean
yeah.
advert. What
I do hope
is there to
hope
do?
his life doesn't fall apart.
Alexa, add toilet roll to my shopping list.
Playing songs by Ed Sheeran from Spotify.
Education, teaching.
There you go.
That's what we're here for.
We're like bite size.
Do you remember that? What was the?
No, I don't remember that.
Revision
That's
one.
why that's bite size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bite
That's what I'm
size.
talking about.
That thing. It was a website. I stumbled on that for some reason by accident recently.
Really?
Googled
Why?
something else and that's what came up.
What were you Googling?
Size of penis. I don't know. Bite-sized penis or something. I don't know. I couldn't think of the joke there.
What's the size of penis?
Bite-sized? How big's my...
Alexa, what is the size of penis?
The answer is bite-sized. That's my Alexa voice. I don't know what that was.
Thanks, Alexa.
Hang on.
You've really built up my confidence.
Siri, what is the size of penis?
I don't know what you mean by Siri, what is the size of penis?
Do you say thank you? No, you didn't then.
He didn't say thank you. No,
you say
no one
please
does.
and thank you
I don't
to,
think
like,
anyone
to
does.
your robotic friends.
Oh, does he?
No, do you say it?
No.
No, I don't
Well,
either.
what's that doing to us as a people? Yeah.
How
And
are
what's
we
it
going to
teach-
treat robots?
How are you going to teach Eli, that is his name, Eli, to be nice to people?
Good point.
If he's just going, Alexa, fuck you, play this
Eli,
song. Who's
pass
this
me the
song? It's
sauce.
perfect by Ed Sheeran. Fuck. Yeah.
We are already treating robots as second-class citizens
Yeah.
by not saying please and thank you.
Yeah.
No wonder they rise up and
Exactly.
overtake us.
I mean, you might laugh at it
District
now
9
because
as well.
what can Siri do? But it's the start of things, isn't it? You
It's
gotta be
serious.
Like,
It's a serious
this is
business.
serious
Breach
thing.
of
thing.
their
Yeah.
rights. They. See, I mean, I'm ostracizing myself from. I'm being racist towards robots already
Yeah.
by
It's
just
a
saying they
It's a perplexing
and not us.
situation.
Yeah.
Mm.
Perplexer.
Yeah, I got it. Good.
Perplexing
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, be nice to your robot.
robots.
And in the future, robots won't
Kill us all.
or enslave
Yeah.
us.
That's okay, Paul. I will
So
not
I
kill
expect
you.
you to be teaching your son to say please and thank yous to his little Siri robot.
Because
man.
your son will most likely have a
Siri,
robot pal
sorry,
in the future.
I forgot to say thank you just there. That's all.
It's okay.
Okay.
See,
Everything's
if you patch
okay
it
again.
out-
Everything's all right again.
And he's going to be nice
I
to
mean,
you
they
now.
are
Yeah.
quite forgiving.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have
Very
forgiven you for that,
submissive, no.
to be honest.
But
I
it
think
didn't,
it's just-
to be honest, the tone of that didn't sound like
It's okay.
he really...
Okay,
It's
I'm
okay.
over
it.
It's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Seriously.
I mean,
Next time you
I'm
wanna-
not bothered. I'm not bothered. I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
Yeah, you sound angry.
You sound
Exactly.
fucking angry.
Shall we get this out of the way? Can we
What's
get this
that?
over with? Can we just get this while we're still talking about Christmas shit? Just get my John Lewis.
Yeah,
thing
we
out the way.
should save it. We should save it for the end as a headliner.
Yeah.
No.
It's fine.
Get out of the way, because then I can
The rumble
Rumble's
in
down
the
the
jingle.
jingle,
Right, hit the jingle. Rumble in the jingle. Rumble in the jingle, everyone.
the jingle. Rumble in the jingle.
Yeah, just one of us. One of us, the one you wish it wasn't.
You all owe me royalties now.
Well, for performing
Performance royalties
as a
yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Did we just perform it to a group?
Yeah,
A
well,
group?
yeah. Well, there's at least two of us, so we're definitely a group. We've established
if
that.
you are a solo artist, but you go under a pseudonym,
Yeah.
which is pluralized, like
Ed Sheeran's.
Bright Eyes.
Right? Yeah.
Is that a group?
Ooh, he's got a band, hasn't he?
No, not really.
He's not. Yeah.
Because he would still play solo as Bright, not really anymore, but he would have played solo.
That's a good question.
So his name is plural. His group name is plural. Is he a group?
No.
Is
There you
Elton
have
John
it.
a group?
No, because
There you have it. It's a solo. What is it?
because that would mean that one person is less instrumental to the group than the other. Whereas if we're Wham, they're both singing. They're a group, even though there's only two of
Ridley
them.
wasn't really singing, was he?
Maybe not. Maybe I've disproved my
remember.
own rule there. George, it was all George.
Little Georgie boy.
He didn't tell anybody
I don't
until
know,
after he
sure,
died.
actually.
What's
that
it
he
got to do with Wham?
They're a
That's
group
not-
who are
yeah,
two
but-
people.
Yeah, but they're not all a group with one. They're one person. I'm talking about one people with a name that implies.
I know,
More than
and
one
I
person.
said no. That's not a group.
What about L City? Because the city is lots of
There's a
people.
lot of people. Yeah.
I'd completely forgotten about Owl City. That really made me laugh.
L City.
That song was huge, wasn't it?
It's
Yeah.
a good song though.
I can't remember it. How'd it go?
It was coming back to me now.
Pretty, 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 pretty lady.
Yeah, that's it.
Wearing
That's it.
all the clothes.
Is that
the
it?
whole world.
I thought it was something about fireflies.
Oh yeah.
Planet Earth moves slowly.
I think he suffered from. I think he had I know he had insomnia. Didn't he?
Yeah, the wasting disease.
Is that where you can't stop singing with
Terrible wasting disease. So much that he wasted all of his time
and his talent.
and his city.
Fireflies. It was something like that.
What was that? Fireflies have been burning down.
I don't think it sounded like that.
Down.
Definitely how it went. It was more rhythm. It was more like syncopated. Trust me. Trust me. Here it is.
Fireflies.
Here we go.
Fireflies.
Am I?
It's a good song. Yeah. The fireflies. See?
See, that's a very deceptive name because he
very
sounds
good.
like a sort of. He
It
should
sounds
be
like a city.
council
It's
or
like it
something.
should be a city of people.
Please, this is an appeal to the music industry. Please name your bands and artists appropriately.
Yeah, so we know exactly how many people are in the band,
Mhm.
whether you are in fact a city or not.
Are you a group? Are you a group, Tom? Or are you a band?
I'm a band.
Are you what's an outfit? What's a goblin then?
What you decided to wear that morning?
Good, nice. Well, that deserved a noise, but it's
Yeah.
too.
So Tom, we've all no, we haven't. Tom's done a rumble in the jingle. Who are you rumbling against, or is this the?
I'm rumbling against myself
victory? Is this
as-
a victory run?
Basically,
Victory lap?
well, we don't. I'd probably lost.
If you lose this one, you're really fucked.
Yeah.
You're really fucked.
So the remit was that we would write songs to be a potential
Yeah.
John Lewis Christmas song
Yeah.
for the
It's a good idea.
inevitable sad
for those who
Christmas advert.
aren't aware of what Jean Louis is, what are the Jean Louis?
Jean Louis is a department store
Yep.
that has a Christmas advert every year, and it usually uses some kind of cover, but a popular song, but in a sad, emotional style.
Beige.
So, but yeah. quite famous, accompanied by some kind of animation.
Not always. Sometimes live action, but
yeah.
yeah.
Emo story, emo song.
Yep.
Someone else's song.
But often they'll just take a sort of fairly middle tempo song and just make it a little bit slower and
sadder.
Drearier.
Yeah.
Because my initial thought, which I thought would be great, is to try and do that to one of your songs already.
Right.
If you apply the John Lewis plug-in process onto one of your tracks, slow it down a bit.
Would it make it better?
Would it make it last a bit too long? That's why I couldn't compete this
Couldn't
week.
face it.
Well, I thought about doing an upbeat version of one of Luke's songs.
No, I didn't.
But it felt like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of effort to drag it up
and
to
have to
any
learn
kind
one
of
of his songs as well. So I didn't do that.
Has John heard it?
No. I was going to run it past you guys
This
first.
could be for next year,
and you can tell me whether to send it on to John. Yeah.
Because you know how that most like Christmas songs are written in July or something like that.
Exactly.
You're getting in January, so you've got the whole year for people to
hear it. Grassroots movement.
Yeah.
Grow.
Starting here.
Starting now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the jingle of the week, and it's Tom's John Lewis advert.
I can see the little cartoon bear running about.
Sad enough for you?
Yeah. Little snowman. That is sinister.
No limits, we reach for the sky. No valley too deep, no mountain too high. No limits, we give up the fight. We do what we want,
Could genuinely
and we do it with pride. No, there's no limits.
Just be an advert for like a credit card.
There's no limits.
What was that?
That's the bit in the song where they go, "Can you say yeah?"
Well, weirdly,
Good, mate.
that sort of
If you were
works, doesn't
to
it?
put, what narrative do you think that would fit?
Oh, for the advert?
Yeah, sort of Christmas. 'Cause they've had what have they had in the past? A man on the moon.
Yeah, I
Little
think
girl,
maybe
squirrel
it
in a
would
bag.
be a spoilt child on Christmas Day who has been given no limits in the amount of presents he's allowed.
Too many.
One Christmas, his family forget to give him any,
Oh,
and he's sad about it.
Dies. Yeah.
And he just goes into the corner and weeps
Passes away.
until, but slowly and quietly passes away.
fuck. Oh,
And then
it did sound quite
just
dark.
as life leaves his body,
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's got something
It
to
works,
it.
works.
No one's done the spoilt kid getting punished angle.
no, it's a
dying.
Punish your kid this
it's a
Christmas.
cautionary tale. I like to be
Christmas,
teaching.
yeah.
See, I'm always teaching
Yeah.
people what is right.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
No, just what is
Just
right.
what's right.
Spirits move me every time I'm near you, whirling like a cyclone in my mind. Could it be magic? No!
Oh yeah, right. There's this right. This is what happened. Right? Is this racist? There was something that got delivered to my house. Right, but it didn't get delivered. It just got like I could track it, and I tracked the thing, and it said it was delivered. Yeah, and then it said it's signed for by Sanchez. Okay, right.
Okay.
And we live above a Mexican restaurant, right?
Right.
And I
Assumed
said to Hannah, it must be down in the Mexican restaurant. Right?
because it's Sanchez.
And she said, You can't assume that. And you can't go in there and ask.
Is one of you Sanchez?
Which one of you is Sanchez?
To all the white people that work in there, because they're all white. I think there's a package here. It says Sanchez. I've got no idea. But I don't know where it is. It says it was delivered.
I've been drawn here for some reason.
I'm just assuming it's here because it says signed by Sanchez. Is that racist?
Is this the same people who had the brown water leaking through their ceiling?
That's the place we actually live above.
Okay.
The Mexican is
So that's not
next
Mr.
to us.
Sanchez, then?
No, I mean, it turned out we did actually go in there, and Hannah was like, "Just don't say anything about Sanchez." And I did blurt it out because they were like, "We can't find it."
Sanchez,
because the guy was like, "No, we don't. We haven't had anything delivered." And I was just like, "Says it was." So just to make sure he just couldn't find it. I was like,
Yeah.
"Signed for by Sanchez." He said, "There's no Sanchez."
There's no Sanchez here. Have you looked?
Are you sure?
Have you checked?
sometimes the complaints will be false.
It turned out that it had been delivered, and I signed for it, and the guy just wrote Sanchez.
Thought
I was Sanchez.
Oh, you're Sanchez.
I was Sanchez.
Turned out you were Sanchez all along.
You could be a Sanchez, definitely.
So that makes me racist, does it?
You've been racially abused.
I'll be racing against myself, being because I was Sanchez. So that's not racist.
I guess that cancels out the racism.
Brilliant for you. I just wanted to get. That's what I thought. I
That's
just wanted
good,
to
Sanchez.
check.
That is good.
Why
So,
did
yeah.
you sign it Sanchez?
I didn't sign it Sanchez.
Sounded like
In
you
fact, I
sounded
don't even
Sanchez.
think I signed for it. And then we were really excited about what it could be. Like we
He
weren't expecting
assumed.
anything.
That's what it said.
And it came from Glasgow. And like, what the fuck? And we thought our friend had sent us some free stuff. And then it turned out, and Hannah was like, I bet it's just going to be some bullshit like cables and something. It was
Bullshit cables. Cool. So you were excited. She wasn't so.
No, I
excited.
was really unexcited because it wasn't cables, it was fuses.
Oh, that's quite. That's
which I'd already gone out and bought from Maplin.
Maplin, yeah.
'Cause they
didn't
they
a
didn't arrive in
needless
time.
a needless journey to Maplin
Yeah.
then.
Basically.
Another
A
one.
needless racist journey to the Mexican to claim.
Didn't even
there was
get
a
any-
Sanchez.
You shouldn't
Food
approach
while you're in
Mexican restaurants racistly.
No.
Less racist journeys.
I mean, it's a horrible Mexican
love.
restaurant. Everyone
it?
should keep away from it, yeah.
Don't go to Sanchez's.
Have you seen Stranger Things? 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 No.
Did anyone think of any Black Mirror ideas?
Black Mirror. What do you think of Black Mirror, everyone? I think you're going to get into it, haven't you?
Yeah, true.
More organically.
True. Go on. You're a better host than
Black
I am. You
Mirror.
should go for it. Go on then.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good show.
Yeah.
Have you seen them all?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them all yet.
I've seen them all.
I've seen some of them.
Yeah. The near future
looks
scary,
pretty
isn't it?
dark, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you like that programme?
It's a good
It's one of my
program.
favourite programmes.
It made me think watching them
Very
that, like whether I could. It was in my power to come up with any ideas like the ones on the
Mr.
screen.
Brooker. Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Are we as we're
Talented
funny.
Mr.
We're
Brooker.
funny lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a
We're
podcast.
clever. We're
He does
intelligent.
stuff
Yeah.
not too dissimilar to what we do.
Yeah. Bit
Look,
smarter.
could we come up with? Jury's out. Could we come up with a kind of futuristic idea that could be a plot for a Black Mirror episode? Obviously, the kind of quota is it has to be futuristic, to do with technology, and be dark.
Dark as fuck.
Definitely dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did anyone have any ideas? Are you just going to come up with something off the top of your head? Prep. Preparation is.
because we were just talking about
That's
it,
what I want.
and it was
What was your idea?
well, it started with the slight variety
Variation?
of the variation of the whatever the one episode was with the
Oh yeah.
filtering the mind
Mm,
of your child, being able to control what they see
yeah.
and see what see what they see,
But, like,
and if there's something that causes them stress,
You
filter it
pixel it out.
But
Yeah.
that's what
And we
that's
thought that
kind
would
of
be good
what
for music.
trauma does, though. Anyway, like when Holly was having the operation,
You just filtered it
I was
out.
on one side of the gown, like her head side,
Right.
while stuff was going on. I sort of peeked over,
Yeah.
and I just didn't see it. My eyes just went.
Really?
"Whoomp." Yeah.
Maybe,
don't know,
maybe
I
you've
saw-
had
all I
the
saw
thing.
was
Maybe
just
you've had
red.
the implant.
Just
maybe.
glazed over. Maybe
Could have had
yeah.
the implant.
You should ask Martin whether you got the implant.
Mate.
Mate.
You know the Archangel implant? But it would work for music, wouldn't it? If you didn't want your kids listening to
Oh yeah,
Ed Sheeran.
oh big time.
Oh,
It
it
could
would
just
just
be
sound
like-
like
Scrambled.
Or no, he thought it would. You could implant it with Brian Wilson or something. Well, that's what you can
Oh,
choose.
yeah.
Paul's kid, whenever music is heard,
it just his.
Just real
Paul,
time
if
changes
Paul
it
doesn't
to-
like it, it's instantly surfs up.
We'll make it so he doesn't know a world where he puts in, I wouldn't mind checking out the horrors. Clicks on the horrors.
Yeah.
I wish that you could be. Whatever. Every time.
Yeah, it's like
So he
it's
thinks
like
that-
auto tune.
Yeah.
But
It just
also
corrects.
auto
It corrects the music coming in to being the Beach Boys. I've been trying to make something like that for years. That's essentially what my music is.
correcting
Beach Boys autocorrect.
When you co-write with people,
When I co-write with people.
I've got this idea for a song. Let me just
Yeah.
correct
Well,
that.
I'm
into,
hearing it. I'm hearing it properly. Yeah.
That's good.
What you're doing
good
is
episode.
good, but can I suggest we do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Very similar. Very similar.
It works. Definitely works.
Yeah.
I think that would be quite a good idea, but you don't know what kind of music's going to be around in the future.
Yeah, but it would learn. Machine
14
learning, mate.
years.
Machine learning.
But I mean, what if I'm going to even need to censor the music? It might be really good, like chart music in 15 years.
Is that what you're happy? Are you happy to make that prediction?
No, I'm just saying it's a possibility. I think it's going to get worse.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah. It can only get worse.
No,
can only
get worse.
Do you have any ideas?
I do, yeah.
Black Mirror ideas?
Yeah,
He's got
write
loads.
them
He's
down,
written
write
it.
them down.
He's written a fucking essay. Go on.
Right, okay. So this is the story, right? Okay.
All about
Three
now.
brothers living in the not too distant future all work for Disney.
Oh yeah.
Or I guess if it's on TV, it'll be a Disney-like company.
Cool.
Or but
But-
if it's in the future, there'll be no vowels in it. Be just
Yeah, and that gets
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
So
copyright as well.
So they all work for Disney, who own and make everything by now. Literally,
Really?
they own everything.
Yeah.
They have a monopoly on every industry and property
And Monopoly.
in the world, including Monopoly.
Really?
Yeah, and Cluedo. The three brothers are in charge of making the Mickey Mouse GIF. So a little moving GIF. You know what a GIF
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse GIF.
Do you want to
That
explain what
is
a GIF
Jif
is
Lemon.
for people who don't know?
It's a little moving picture.
Oh, yeah.
No video. What's the difference out in the video?
I don't know, mate.
Okay.
It's a loop. A little GIF, Mickey Mouse GIF, that's in the corner of every screen you ever look at. So
Right.
your phone, the cinema, TV,
Mm-hmm.
it's always there
Mm-hmm.
because
Have they
Disney had
implanted
everything.
it into like peripheral vision?
Not yet.
That's a good
That's
idea.
the next step. Yeah. One day, so they're in charge of putting that GIF in the corner of every screen, right? So one day they find an old handset from their grandmother's phone, turn it on and find there used to be a weird little meme called the Crazy Frog, and it gives them idea to shake society by subtly sticking a little willy on Mickey Mouse's GIF.
Yeah, because that's what the Crazy Frog had. He always has knob out, didn't he?
Willy, yeah.
Hang
What
on,
was that?
and that's it. That's
That's
the
it.
end.
Oh, hang on, no,
Yeah.
come on.
What? That's the end.
What?
That's their whole thing. That's how they shake up society, and it causes like.
And what would that cause?
Well, everyone notices that, and no one takes Mickey Mouse quite as seriously anymore.
They start questioning Disney and they bring it down.
If your knob is having an out, you can't take someone seriously.
Right.
Presumably,
I have
this is
lost.
'cause-
I've lost all respect for you
And your
since
son,
I
his
saw
son.
your knob.
So did Walt Disney, because he's cryogenically frozen, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
was he
climbing
climbing
up
up
on this?
frozen with his knob out.
Okay. Right. So that should be
Or
the,
did
that
you-
should be
or
that
you-
should be the
Or
start.
you got
of
him
this.
out and you just melted his knob a bit. Pop that out. Back in, please, mate. Yeah. He's woke up and he was like, however old he was, 60, and his willy was like 200 years old. Oh my God, it's just not catching anything. It's just like one of those waterfall taps.
You woke up. Someone's woken up your knob before you.
Morning.
Oh, for fuck's
That's the
sake.
good start. That's the good first scene.
Oh, yeah.
Walt Disney
Well, you know,
waking up.
We're working on this
That's a
together,
pitch,
you know.
Yeah.
Great minds.
You got any? Did you have any?
No.
Well, my one was the music one.
No, the
really,
music
wasn't it?
one. Yeah,
I mean, that's
mine too.
That was my input.
But because I'll be on that. I'll get in on that.
Yeah.
Because I was part of it earlier.
So yet again, I'm the only one who's done any prep for this.
It's been a
podcast.
tricky holiday season,
It looks
Tom.
as though I have nothing to do with my life.
Which is sort of true. I mean, I'm probably got one of the most free time.
about to release an album.
Oh, here we go. You had to bring that out,
So
didn't
suddenly
you?
he's booking
Release an
time
album,
off.
mate. Oh,
Booking
We're going to have to
time
do
off.
some idiot.
Give it a rest.
I will
Craig's
jingle
what
on
they
the
do.
road if I need to.
Would you?
Yeah. That was done in the van, actually.
Was it?
Just the music. The
Right,
music I
right.
did on tour. The singing I did at home.
You're just using loops, mate.
No, that was played by me on an iPad keyboard that does some of the work for you.
Brilliant.
Good that.
No, don't give it away. Don't give away
I'm
your
done now. Yeah. Trying to prove myself.
trade secrets, mate. Everyone's going to think anyone can just put some microphones in front of you and talk shite and do some stupid
Well,
jingles
most people
and
are,
release
aren't they?
it
The
onto
amount of fucking shit podcasts that
acclaim.
are there.
the acclaim that we get. I saw a funny tweet. Somebody tweeted, and it said something like, what was it? Like the silence is lava, and podcasts are what you have to jump from. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
I couldn't have said
No,
it better
no.
myself.
Silence is
You
lava.
know the lava game, you know,
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
we have to stay up.
you know, you jump across the sofas. You go,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
lava
yeah.
everywhere.
The
Yeah.
Dante's Peak, like.
Yeah.
It's
granny
like
thing.
it's a metaphor. So
Right.
that's silence, and you can't. You're trying to avoid silence by jumping from podcast to podcast.
A metaphor what?
I'm not going there first.
I get what you're
metaphor.
saying.
Yeah,
I get
Do
what
you
you're
get that?
saying.
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
Good.
you just have to go
I get
for the next podcast.
I get that.
because so you don't
I
have to
Yeah.
face your own inner thoughts.
What is your...
That is actually what I use podcasts for.
I know.
Because sometimes the silence is so loud
Mm.
that I need something to fill it to
Yeah.
take the loud silence away.
Hey, blokes, you never guess what happened to me the other day? I was walking down the street and save it for the pod. The pod. Yeah, if anything's the same, we might as well save it for the pod. Unless it's racist. Paul.
Should we wrap this shit up?
How are you going to wrap it up?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe... I don't know. I'm feeling like we need a bit of culture.
What's that?
You know what I mean? Do you like culture, Luke?
Culture Club.
Just culture.
You
You can do it with friends.
I don't know
just
what your friends
culture,
on here, but
one
yeah, I
on one.
like culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
Well, we don't have enough on the pod, so I was wondering if maybe one of us has done any culture today.
He's pointed at me.
I pointed
Oh, I
at
see,
pointing
you
at
culture.
Luke. Tom's going to read us some culture.
I'm not going to read you anything. I just know a mate who does poems, and he sent me one, and he'd asked me if he could put it on the podcast just
Oh,
to
yeah?
get himself out there.
Interesting.
He's
Who's his friend?
I don't want to name him because I don't want to give him too much exposure.
What's the point then?
Well,
How's he going to get any exposure if you don't give? People don't know who he is.
I haven't
Go on.
decided what he's called.
Your mate?
Could you think of a name for him?
Um,
Do you want to listen to it
James-
first?
Tobias
and then
should be his first name.
Tobias, yeah.
leaf blower.
Tobias leaf blower. Tobias a leaf blower.
Yeah. Not the leaf
Tobias
blower. it's
a
the
leaf
surname.
blower.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
Okay, are you ready?
Sing. Sing until your heart is full of stuff that rhymes with boogie. My son, your voice fills me ears when I think about eating sweet corn off a manky sock with your granddad. Does he still visit you at night? Does he remember me? Does he remember he owes me £4 for that shit hat he wanted at Butlins? Tell me a story. Tell me a story about what it were like being a ginger at school. Does Mr. Farrell still teach science? Does he still smell like barbecued dog dirt and wear that shirt that makes him look like Winston Churchill's bedpan? Does he still sit at his desk looking at old school photographs and playing Guess the Twat? Sing. Sing a tune that doesn't sound like me mam passing gas through a slashed up HSBC tote bag. No? You can't do that. Okay. Sing me something by Bastille then.
Oh, brilliant.
Good.
Brilliant.
Tobias, he's up to
He's
Tobias.
really good. I'm wondering if we should get him on instead of you, mate.
Yeah, I can only be funny through characters.
He doesn't sound like a Tobias though, because Tobias would be a posh person.
Yeah, he's more of a John Cooper Clarke kind of
John
likely
Breadbin.
lad. John
his name?
Breadbin. Bread bin, but with a hyphen in between.
Bin spelled B-Y-N-N-E.
Yeah.
Bobby Breadbin.
Bobby Breadbin.
No, good. That's good, mate. That's very good.
You know, to bring in the new year, bit of
nice.
poetry.
That's emotional.
Well, on that note, do we have a message for... Oh, we should thank people for actually doing the Patreon.
Oh, yeah. Who did it?
Still not a lot.
I mean,
a bit.
more than just our parents.
We've got a few people on there. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Now that we've recorded another podcast, we can actually take your money.
I think they're going to be charged more. There was a big up in arms on Patreon. Changed their prices.
People are abandoning
now people
Patreon.
have to, because they would take fees from us, but now they're adding the fee on top of people's pledge.
Oh.
That it comes from them, and all the money goes to us.
Oh,
yeah,
it's quite good.
So fuck
but
you.
If you are pledging to us instead of, say, another podcast that does more regular episodes, you aren't spending as much money.
You're saving money.
We're saving you money by being so
shit.
Probably what's it been like a
month?
It's been a month, like 6 weeks or something. How much have they
October,
saved
I think it was,
over a
wasn't it?
weekly podcast? You're making.
We're never
money.
going to do a weekly.
You're
podcast.
making money listening to this.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because
So,
you're saving on
you're
download,
welcome.
you're saving on data or whatever.
Mhm.
Downloading your pod for starters as well.
Bandwidth. So you're welcome.
But now we're going to make this one extra long and extra high fidelity, so it takes longer to download, takes up more space on your phone.
Extra high fidelity.
Extra high fidelity. This is a 4K. Can you have 4K audio?
Make it happen.
Yeah, we can.
Make it work.
Let's just do it.
4K audio.
5.1.
Fuck.
5.1 podcast. You could be in the room.
4K.
You could be in
Smell
the
the
room
fart.
like we're in the room together. On that note.
Do us a note.
On that note.
I've got a different one there.
Yeah, I did.
More of a mini jingle.
See you next time in 7 weeks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Tom.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Paul.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye.
It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Have we accounted for all those idiots yet? It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Oh dear. They've all gone.
4K'ing hell. That's what I would call my video company. 4K'ing hell.
That is really good.
Yeah. Good? On that note?
Trying to think of more different.
Yeah, trying to think of other puns.
I was trying to think. It's not my 4K.
Very good. Not as good as mine, but...